EXPAC Corrugated Cartons Limited IPO is happening on 22nd October 2021. Can you explain the expansion plan that you are having in mind for the company?
March 2021, post-pandemic or during the pandemic, we found that we had lots of orders coming in, and we've hit an all-time high of 2,650, which is some sort of a record for EXPAC, considering what it was 10 years ago. We were doing 800 metric tons a month with the same staff.
Welcome to MasterMind YouTube channel. In this channel, we share knowledge and experience in financial markets, entrepreneurship, and business opportunities. As you all know, EXPAC Corrugated Cartons Limited IPO is happening on 22nd October 2021. There was many inquiries came for us asking questions about the EXPAC IPO. So we have a special guest today, Managing Director of Expat, Mr. Zulficar Ghouse. Welcome, Mr. Zulficar, to the show, and thank you for taking and accepting our invitation and joining us to educate our MasterMind YouTube fans. Thank you very much, Mr. Zulficar, for joining.
Thanks a lot, Roshan. It's a great pleasure.
So the question many people now, I think when I met you, it was like 2015, 16, about 7 years. I know you personally as well. Some of the investors, even who are the fans of MasterMind, who are mostly stock market investors in this YouTube channel, they would like to know how did EXPAC started and the journey, how it happened.
Way back in 1994, we were part of the Expo Lanka Holdings. That is, earlier it was known as Expo Lanka Limited, who were fruits and vegetable exporters, and they were number one in fruits and vegetable as a fruits and vegetable exporter. So we started as a profit center of Expo Lanka, where we were catering to our internal requirements. With that came even Expo Lanka teas. So with that, then the directors of Expo Lanka Limited decided that this being quite a lucrative good industry, that they will open their own company and start it as a company that would cater to the wider market. And it so happened that in 2002, they started at Uruguruvatta. Then things were getting bigger and bigger. 2007-8, we moved to our current location in Sapugaskanda, which is about a 3.5 acre plot, 500 purchase, plus it has 145,000 square feet of office space, and another 30,000 storage space, 30,000. And with the office space in total, we have about 203,000 square feet. Quite a large facility, I would say.
Okay. In addition, we also have a wonderful, remarkable video of EXPAC. So we will also share it right now with you.
EXPAC Corrugated Cartons Private Limited is a truly Sri Lankan company, drawing from our rich cultural heritage and a love for nature and the environment. EXPAC has molded its vision and scope around reusing raw materials and controlling its carbon footprint on the earth. We take pride in the fact that all our wood pulp is harvested from planned forests with replanting programs and international FSC certification. EXPAC, incorporated in 1998, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Aberdeen Holdings, Sri Lanka. We have invested in our employees and our clients to provide the local and international market with high-quality corrugated cartons. We produce customized, high-quality packaging solutions to the individual requirements of our customers. Your carton, your way. EXPAC is an ISO 9001, 14001 and RAP certified award-winning manufacturer using the state-of-the-art technology. Know your product better than anyone and know your customer better than anyone. We spend an immense amount of time and effort in researching the exact needs of our clients. Attention to detail is reflected in our cleanliness, especially in producing packaging for the FMCG sector. We work closely with our customers to provide them with high-quality cartons and on-time delivery. Nothing works better than improving your product.
Zulficar, can you explain the expansion plan that you are having in mind for the company?
March 2021, post-pandemic or during the pandemic, we found that we had lots of orders coming in, and we've hit an all-time high of 2,650, which is some sort of a record for EXPAC, considering what it was 10 years ago. We were doing 800 metric tons a month with the same staff, the same number of working hours. And we had to rationalize on some good customers, the large customers' orders, and say no to some customers, which we thought was not very good. And we saw that we can go further. So then we, as the management team, proposed to the board of directors that let's go to a new factory, which will be about 325,000 square feet, 10 acres of land. And then we can go expand, we can take EXPAC to the next level, just like we took it from 800 to 2,650. The new facility will have state-of-the-art machinery, because this particular industry, the machinery that we bought in 2008 is still being in use, and it's time that we actually get rid of it. So then the next stage also, we see a 15 to 17 years within which we can make maximum use of our machinery.
Okay, that's wonderful. So now we'll move to another interesting question. Like most of the IPO applicants are asking, what are the benefits that you think that the IPO applicants will have by subscribing to this IPO?
Honestly, ask me, way back in 2007 and 8, what we invested, what we added thereafter was another machine for $1 million. That was it. And the shareholders, that is the founder shareholders of EXPAC, enjoyed 100% dividend, which comes by because this being a capital intensive organization, about the depreciation is about 30% of profit. So out of the 130%, they enjoyed 100% dividend, which is quite a lucrative payback to the investors. So the same thing, I suppose, will happen again, because what will happen is the new investors, even though we have kept it at about 50% average dividend, which is again a good dividend considering the market conditions in Sri Lanka and the dividend payouts some of the listed companies have. So they are buying the share at a 32% discount, and then thereafter they will be getting 50% of the profits being distributed as dividend.
Zulficar, will you be able to explain about the profits the company has made and the progress that is made when you're looking at the financial numbers?
With regards to the past and the future profitability, the volumes speak for itself, because we've gone from 800 to 650. Last year, with the pandemic, with the lockdowns, with the closures, etc., we had achieved something like about 205 million as a group. Post-pandemic, which is the current financial year, for the 6 months, we've done quite well, and we will be releasing the results very soon. With regards to the year-end forecasted results, we see achieving something like 441 million profit after tax, and about a 361 recurring profit.
Right.
The balance 60 to 80 comes from the sale of land.
Also, I noticed there are many CSR projects that you all are doing, Zulficar. So can you just explain what is your view and your passion against this maintaining these projects?
With regards to the CSR and an employee's welfare, we actually go way above what should be done. And if you take what we are today, we have won the Great Place to Work for 4 consecutive years. Then we have also won the Great Place to Work for Asia for 3 consecutive years. One more year, if you win it, will be inducted to the Hall of Fame. This talks volumes of what we've done for our employees as well as the area people. In the temple close by, we have a medical clinic, which we have already serviced about 50,000 patients, where we give them medicine as well as the consultation free. If you take some of our employees who come up with their own CSR projects, and we ensure that in addition to we giving outsiders, charity begins at home, the employees are given all 3 meals free, is what they eat, is what we eat. Then in addition to that, we have medical schemes for them, and in the school books, which we consider very important because we have something in mind, not only for the employees and their children. We want the children to come back and work with us as basically adapting the Japanese system of management.
Right.
We provide school books, which is as good as what I would buy for my kids to these children. In addition to that, we handhold them through university education, and we already have about 10 employees whose children are in university. And those employees are very thankful because they say the school books that we are given over the last 10 years has helped them immensely to enter university.
Wow. It's amazing story because some of the organizations, they think only about money, but looking at this side and balancing this side and, helping the employees is also, brings a huge blessing to the organization. So what are the strategies that you have taken for international expansion, and how are you going to see that market and growth?
Presently, we operate in Maldives, Seychelles, Australia, Qatar, then Madagascar, which is our next step to the African region, which is growing tremendously. With regards to Maldives, we have, shall I say, we're supplying 95% of their requirement, which any Sri Lankan company that would be very happy about because they're supplying such a high percentage of their entire requirement. With regards to Madagascar, we went in, we are doing about 3-4 containers every quarter, 40-foot containers. And that would be our stepping stone, as I said earlier, to the East African region, which is growing tremendously.
Amazing. In this channel, when we are discussing, we talk about Warren Buffett's strategy of investing. Also, we talk about Benjamin Graham, the coach of Warren Buffett, how he coached him to invest. So one of the factors that they will also look at is the important factor is the management of the organization. So, Mr. Zulficar, can you tell us who is behind the company? Who is the management of the organization and their profiles?
As I said earlier, the company was started by the same family that started Expolanka Holdings, which is making news in the CSC.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, correct. I mean, it's fantastic, right? So, and they have a hands-off approach when it comes to management because that is their strategy. For example, they formed so many companies just like Expolanka, they had Amana Takaful, Amana Bank, etc., which comes under their portfolio. What they ensured is that the management team is something that they can rely upon. If you take the management team, we have about 8 members, including me and the CEO, CFO. All of us have minimum 12 to 13 years experience at EXPAC, in addition to our experiences that we have in other organizations, both locally and internationally. And this is the management team that took us from 800 to 2650.
Okay, right. And for the viewers now, you will have more questions. So if you have any questions further, you can comment below this video, so then we can maybe have somebody even from EXPAC to clarify your doubts, and also how to apply to the IPO, and all the links will be there. And also, Zulficar, can you apply to the IPO through online, and from where we can hand over the forms for our viewers? Will you be able to help us out?
We have created a web, ipo.expac.lk, where you can log in and download the application, the prospectus, and whatever related information, etc., and apply online using that link. As we are in a situation where very few want human interaction, there are lots who have applied online, and some have even dropped the application at the respective brokers into their drop boxes.
So Zulficar, thank you very much for your valuable time and sharing your experience with EXPAC and the growth story of EXPAC. And for our viewers, I think this video will be very useful when they are making their decision. So thank you very much, Mr. Zulficar, for being in our Mastermind show today. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure, Roshan. Thank you. And we thank the Mastermind team for inviting me. And what I have to say to the viewers and the prospective investors, this is something that will give immense shareholder value, which finally any one of us want. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much, Mastermind viewers, fans, for also joining and watching this video. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification and stay tuned for more valuable videos. All the very best. Stay safe and happy investing.
In a highly competitive market, EXPAC places great emphasis on providing our clients with value addition. From the design of the carton to the print shop, we endeavor to reduce the cost of packaging by implementing better design and optimizing the print process. We thus often meet and even exceed the client's standards in quality and design. All of this impacts the cost of our products. When we provide clients with a higher quality at a lower cost, it contributes directly to their increased competitiveness and profitability. But there is more to any successful corporate than machinery, raw material, and product. Our world is made up of people, our families, our community, our society. In a fast-changing world, no matter how technologically advanced we may be, it is people who matter most. At EXPAC, we firmly believe the words of Mary Kay Ash. People are definitely the company's greatest asset. It doesn't matter what the product is. A company is only good as the people it keeps. High emphasis is placed on the in-house training and development of our personnel. We provide our staff with facilities and comfort that far surpasses the industry standards. A happy workforce often results in a superior product and timely production and delivery of our cartons. We place high emphasis on our IT infrastructure, state-of-the-art manufacturing, and next-generation technologies. We take into consideration the variable market conditions and take keen note of the exact needs of our clients. We can thus produce cartons and packaging products that meet and exceed the needs and standards of our large and constantly growing client base. We are all working together. That's the secret. As a contributing member of society, EXPAC takes its corporate social responsibility very seriously. Our CSR projects are centered around the community that we are a part of. Our initiatives focus on the needs of the community, with the setting up and maintaining of a medical facility and dispensary at a temple close to the factory. We also focus on providing children of the area with education, study materials, and a clean environment for their play and relaxation. Our keenness to meet the growing needs of a nation and feed the robust growth in the local and international markets has positioned EXPAC as a leading manufacturer of high-quality corrugated products and has helped us to stay ahead of the competition. In a world driven by greed and profit at all costs, EXPAC upholds the vision of preserving our environment, producing the highest quality in packaging, designing our product to meet the client's needs, exceeding the expectations of our clients, investing in people and community. We believe in a company that contributes to and is an active part of the community. We believe in a company that invests in our employees and our clients. Team EXPAC. EXPAC, your carton, your way.